It's the end of the week, and so it's time to take out the trash. Okay, Jessica Burbank, who is your garbage person of the week?
Well, it is Logan Paul. Logan Paul was talking smack about our man Bad Bunny, Benito Antonio Martínez Ocasio. Keep his name out of your mouth, Logan Paul. Logan Paul did this interview where he starts bashing Bad Bunny. Let's watch that.
Bad Bunny is a Puerto Rican living in Puerto Rico who is privately taking advantage of the same tax program that he is publicly condemning.
Is that true?
And I know this. His act is called Two Cientos Caritos, and so does his manager. And I see things like this, and it hurts. And some there are local Puerto Ricans who know about this. So I see this music video that has stuck me in the middle of it, that surrounded by context that makes me look like a vulture in Puerto Rico.
¿Qué carajo es la ley? 200 Carlitos? That is not a real law. What he's talking about doesn't exist. Logan Paul moved from America to Puerto Rico as an influencer to commit tax evasion. He wanted to evade his taxes. Bad Bunny created this documentary about colonization happening in Puerto Rico. Bad Bunny was born in Puerto Rico. He's a Boricua. Logan Paul is a blonde-haired American guy. And the music video that he's referencing is really good. There's interviews from people in Puerto Rico talking about colonization. Let's watch a clip from that video.
Te están desplazando al boricua nativo de aquí.
Ajá. Con la famosita carta de los 30 días y toma y te tienes que ir.
¿Y ahora para dónde cojo? Y si lo que me cobran allí donde yo puedo no me va a dar con lo que yo me gano.
Lo que pasa es que lo que hay es unos grandes intereses allí.
Y está pasando en Puerto Rico completo.
Y vamos a ser extranjeros en nuestra propia patria.
Tenemos que movernos, dama, porque cuando los de abajo se mueven, los de arriba se caen.
What she says there is really huge. She says, we've got to organize because when people on the bottom move, the people at the top tumble. That is huge. This is what Bad Bunny's putting out there. He's preaching that his people in Puerto Rico need to fight colonization. And Logan Paul is saying that he is committing tax evasion in Puerto Rico. Insane. So, mi persona basura de la semana is Logan Paul.
I have done just enough Duolingo to understand exactly what you said. Also, there were some contextual clues there. Anyway, I love it. I don't know much about the situation with Logan Paul and his tax situation. I very actively try to avoid having to learn anything about him or his brother. I have just absorbed enough that when you say that he moved there to commit tax fraud, while I don't know if that's true, my gut says it's true. I find that very easy to believe. I don't know. I have no idea. Bad Bunny seems good. Like I feel like you could probably trust him on this. But anyway, the issue is of course larger than whatever it is that Logan Paul is doing. It's not just there, of course. I mean, this sort of, we were just talking earlier this week about like the number of communities inside of Mexico that have had a lot of people moving from the United States and setting up basically like little versions of Brooklyn, stuff like that. This is important, it deserves attention. And if there are artists, especially incredibly popular artists that can draw attention to that, I think is a good thing.
Yeah.
Good garbage person.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.